Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and I'm going to make yet another video that has nothing to do with teeth. But again, the number 2 question I get from doctors when we do our consults on their cases, whether it be Invisalign, phase 1 interceptive, airway, myofunctional, expansion, another brand of clear aligners, braces, is what's it like living in Hawaii? And can you tell me about the hikes? So everyone talks to me about visiting Hawaii. So let's talk about those hikes and how to not die on a hike. And this is something that every local knows. I mean, this is just as you're raised and you have kids here and you have aunties here and grandparents. These hikes have been around for generations, and there's legends and there's lore and there's storytellers and there's mysticism in every one of these hikes. But we also know which hikes are really dangerous, and a lot of hikes locals don't go on. So, or if they do, they're very cautious on the time of year, the wind, the weather patterns, the rain, how wet it's been. So many things to keep in mind. And I also feel like the actual mainstream media really gatekeeps the truth. There is a lot of deaths in Hawaii from tourists, not only on hikes, but also in the ocean. And they don't put it out there. I mean, you can find it, in the deep web and dark web. It's just not on the mainstream news. So you guys might not know how easy it is to die here and how many people do die here. And it's usually not locals. So, because we have a little more common sense, but also we're raised, I'm not raised here, but I mean, I've been here enough decades and I have kids here to know what is appropriate and what isn't. Okay, so for example, I'm just going to show you some photos from an easy hike I took today. And this is Cocoa Head Botanical Garden. Easy breezy. You could even bring a rugged stroller, 2-mile loop through some really beautiful plants. Much better in the winter months because it's not quite as oppressively hot. It's also, you have better flowers and stuff like that. So I'll just kind of circle through those photos of some of the flora and fauna that you can see on that hike. I think it's very pretty. I'm not going to play botanist and tell you what everything is because that's not really my jam. But in any case, that's an easy hike. I recommend it. There's a bunch of other easy hikes that are good. I mean, Diamond Head Trail is fine. I mean, people do die on it. I've seen plenty evacs. I used to live with it in my backyard and there was evacs almost every week. But that's usually people that came in inappropriate footwear, or they were inappropriately sized for that hike, or they weren't in shape enough for that hike, or they tried to go off the roads, or it was raining. So that is when I'd be careful. I mean, it's fine as long as you don't do dumb stuff. Another good one is Makapu'u Lighthouse Trail. That's a good one. Pretty safe, mostly paved. The most dangerous hikes in Hawaii are going to be your Three Peaks or Mount Olomana, Pu'u, Manamana. What else? Sacred Falls, that's an illegal one, I think. That is the Haiku Stairs. Please don't try to do that. That's really, really bad. And I'm going to show you a picture right now of Cocoa Head Stairs. Some people call it Cocoa Head Crater Arch, Cocoa Head Tramway. It is very dangerous. It's actually in my new backyard, and there's evacs all the time. I've done most of it before, and I won't do it anymore because last time I did it, some tourist checked me off the side. There's no guardrails. If you fall into a shooting range. So theoretically, if you roll down the hill into an actual firing range where people are practicing, it's just so many dumb people. It's not that one can't do it. It's just there's too many dumb people on the trail who are just, the people are dangerous, not that we are dangerous. So it's not that. So I choose not to do that anymore, even though it is in my backyard. But I feel bad for all the people that get evac'd. And I think if you get evac'd, you get to pay for the evac. So have fun with that. It's a couple $1,000 bill. So hopefully that's helpful. Just be cautious. Don't go out if it's been raining for the past few days or been raining heavy. That's dumb. These are not going to be paved. Another good one hike for you to do would be Manoa Falls is definitely one of my favorites. Although it's always wet, you need to literally, if you wreck your rental car and get it really muddy, they will charge you. They're really strict in Hawaii now about rental cars when they come back muddy or sandy. They have exclusions in there. So, I mean, if you do that, we bring like old towels and we just throw them away afterwards. And we line the car in it after we send it. We either dress in layers and take them off. We bring like buckets of water in the back and rinse our feet off before we do it. I mean, there's no place to rinse off, not like a beach. So you will trash your rental car if you do that trail. It's always muddy. And people have died on that one. I don't know how they die, but I guess they do dumb stuff. But, or if it's really muddy, I guess you could slip off. But Oh, that trail has massive mosquitoes. I mean, you better come slathered in something because it will just chomp at you. And I don't get bitten a lot, and I get bitten on that one. So you can also go to Lion Arboretum, which is connected to that. That's a really cool, beautiful tropical trail with just neat waterfalls and stuff. So many great waterfall trails. So, anyways, be safe, be smart, come with proper footwear. I mean, my suggestion is to find a local person to take you on the hike so that they know what to do and what not to do. I mean, there are plenty of people that will do that know what they're doing out here. And just be safe. All right, thanks.